welcome back to the Frankie and Jackson Show, episode 4, football edition, Super Bowl edition, perhaps. We got a lot of football boys in this one, yes. Which is great because our boys they fought the good fight this season, and
Duxbury got friggin' crushed. Let's go! I'm so hyped. The game was amazing, and you know, a lot of football segments. We have Coach Devine obviously getting his Coach of the Week award from the NFL. That's how good he is. He's like insane. That's crazy. That's obviously a high honor. We covered that a little bit.
I wish I could have been at the Super Bowl. I was employed at the Village Market grocery establishment at the time on Friday night, so I could not be there. But Jackson and Will and Josh were there, and they covered it all. So
we got the hot scoop. That's for sure.
The hot scoop. And we've got a young activist in our community, Gates Esch, at Cushing Elementary School, who has been doing some good work for the environment. He is very well spoken. We interviewed him. It was an honor to interview Gates, and we're going to talk about him, too.
So let's go right into our first segment with Coach Devine's NFL Coach of the Week award from the Kraft family. Let's head into that.
Number 24, they call me DK.
All right, and what position do you play on the football team?
I play running back and cornerback.
There you go. And, you know, Coach Devine, obviously he's getting this special award today. What has his coaching meant to you?
He's amazing. Great coach. Always pushes us to be great. Always wants to be perfect, even though we can never be perfect, but he always pushes us to execute plays and always be perfect, keep this team rolling. He's the reason why we're successful today. Just him and the other coaching staff, they're a pretty good coaching staff, and he always wants us to be one and be a great team.
Yeah, so also you've been on an amazing run this football team. It's one of the best we've seen in a really long time. How do you say all these boys have come together and really created this team environment, and how do you think Coach Devine has led you guys to that?
He always stresses about being together. He always stresses about team chemistry. You know, we always come before practice. Being a team, always run routes together, get our craft going on. You feel me? And yeah.
I've heard stories about you guys practicing at like 4:30 before games, and the games at like 7 o'clock. You guys are crazy, but hey, good luck with the rest of the season, DK. Appreciate that, man.
All right, thank you.
What does Coach Devine mean to you and the team?
Coach Devine is just like, he's a spectacular coach. He's just amazing all around. Like, he motivates us. Like, whenever the energy's kind of low, like, he gets it up, and he's just an all-around amazing person, and our team wouldn't be the same without him.
And what do you think has contributed to the football team having its winning streak that it's had this year?
Just determination. I mean, like, since about like maybe like June, like, we've been in the weight room. We've been like putting in the work, working harder than I can comfortably say. Like, we've been working harder than any other team out there, and that's contributed to all of our success pretty much. It's just been hard work and dedication through everyone.
I'm with Coach Devine here after receiving this prestigious award. How would you feel that this award has affected the Scituate community, and what does it mean personally for yourself?
I think, honestly, over the years to have a great group of players. I mean, over the years we've had so many different players come through and go on to play college football, and a great coaching staff. It's a collective body of work. It's not me. It's not one group of coaches. It's just been everybody that's been part of it for the last 14 years. Like I said, we've had some unbelievable players and unbelievable coaches that have helped us get to that 100th victory. And Friday night's game was a great win for our program and for this group of kids. And it just happened to be on the quarterfinals in the States and to move on to the semifinals. So it was a great win. It's fun, and get to see Andre Tippett come out, who was like a hero of mine when I was growing up. So pretty fun stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Congratulations on your award.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Coach Devine. Congratulations, first of all. And secondly, thank you so much for, allowing us to interview you. Such a high honor. And also the band. Great job. We love Thriller. It's maybe some of our favorite times at Scituate football games, and we love the enthusiasm. So thank you for that. But what's our next segment, Frankie?
Next, we are going over to Cushing Elementary School, just a short walk through the woods behind the high school. We didn't walk there, we took Jackson's car. But we got to interview Gates Esch, who is trying to ban styrofoam trays from cafeterias in Scituate, which is such a great cause. Gates, you are such a great kid. So let's go over to him.
Hi, Gates. Hi. Do you want to tell me just a little bit about yourself?
So I'm a third grader at Cushing. I'm 9 years old. Yeah.
Tell me what exactly you've been doing at Cushing that's, gotten so much attention for you.
Well, it wasn't just the trees, of course, that's given me attention. Like I've done other stuff.
Well, can you tell me about the trays? What did you do with the trays that everyone's been talking about with you?
I emailed the superintendent.
So walk me through. Why did you email the superintendent? So what did you notice about the trays that you wanted to change?
Well, so I saw the 6, and so I didn't know what the 6 meant, so we decided to investigate. So we looked online, and of course we used trustable sources, and we saw that it was bad for the environment.
So the trays were made of a material that was bad for the environment?
Yeah, and our health.
And our health. So that's not good. So, and then you emailed the superintendent asking to do what?
To ban polystyrene in our schools.
That's a great idea. And did that email work? Like, is it banned? Is it gone?
It's not completely gone. There's still they still have to resort to polystyrene trays for supply chain issues.
And why did you choose to do this? Why is this so important to you?
Well, this is all our Earth, and it's all we got, and we gotta protect it.
That is so true. Gates, you are very well spoken, and you're the future.
Yeah, I'm actually planning on being running for president when I'm old enough.
President Gates, right here.
Thank you so much, Gates. We really appreciated talking to you. You were a great interviewee.
And I've already started to see, some changes around Scituate High School. I've already started seeing the cardboard trays being enacted into our high school, which is awesome. Like a third grader did that. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. So thank you so much, Gates.
And now, onto the What's Poppin' segment with Josh D.
Hello. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. It might as well be what has popped at this point, because it's been a while since we've done this, but I'm still your host, Joshua Dumontigny. Who's with me today?
It's me, Tyler Gravia. I'm
Tyler.
Josh's best friend, wingman.
It's true.
Love you, buddy.
I love you too.
I don't know anything about anything, so I'm going to be a really bad guest.
This is not true. We're excited to have you on. Going to our first thing, I have to apologize for last episode. My journalistic integrity is really on thin ice at this point. I was talking fast and I misspoke. I believe I said that Jamie Spears was Britney Spears' father, and I was just incorrect about some of the information I conveyed about the conservatorship, as I was told by Miss Blake. So I'd like to thoroughly apologize to Brittany and obviously to Miss Blake. And we will not allow this happening again, especially in my program. But Tyler, what's the good news about Brittany?
It's great. So, the good news about Brittany is she's officially free from her conservatorship. All thanks to Miss Blake.
We wouldn't agree with that. Tyler, tell us what happened with one of our best friends in the entire world, Jackson, at the
Okay, Jackson, while I was gone, he hit the most amazing half-court shot that anybody's ever seen in their entire lives. A bunch of basketball players, he was the only one to make the half-court shot.
It was insane. I've never been that excited about anything in my entire life. We're so proud, Jackson. We're so happy for him. He's a modern Steph Curry, so just be on the lookout. He's dangerous. Tyler, albums have been dropping like crazy since our last episode.
They really have. I'm not sure which ones. I'm like Cody Morrison. I don't listen to music. Taylor Swift. She dropped a new album.
Well, it's a re-release of
her Red album, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not a big Swiftie, and I know apparently some beef has been going on between her and Jake Gyllenhaal. That nobody likes Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a degenerate. I don't like him. I don't know why, but I've heard a lot of bad things about him.
And she released a short film too, which was just added more to the more fire to the more fuel to the flames.
Yeah, exactly.
Jake Gyllenhaal will be a very silly man to show his face in public for a while because Swifties go hard.
Yeah.
Also, Adele dropped an album. I haven't listened to it yet, but I've heard great things. Also, Silk Sonic dropped an album, which I have listened to. Probably my album of the year. It is. It's so good. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak went crazy, and like everyone should listen to it. It's only like half an hour, but like I could talk about it for like I'll limit myself. But everyone should listen to it. Mr. Ye and Drake have had beef for a while, and it's been really weird lately. It's almost culminating with Kanye posting a picture of the Joker, comparing himself to the Joker, which was pretty funny. But it is. It's his Joker art, but we have to respect it. But Ye and Drake seem to have took a photo together, and they're going to be holding a concert together. The Free Larry Hoover, someone who's in jail that Ye knows personally, I think. I don't know exactly the details of it, but it looks like the beef is swapped between hip-hop's two biggest artists, so that's pretty monumental for the music world and pretty interesting. Some banging movies have been coming out lately. Edgar Wright dropped Last Night in Soho. I watched it with this guy,
and Jackson.
A lot of people have been hating on it. I think it was great.
A lot of people have been hating on it.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because it diverges from what Edgar Wright's been sticking to, but I think it was great. I think it was excellent horror and suspense.
I like it when directors branch out. And honestly, another shout out to Miss Blake. Yeah, analyzing that movie and lit the film would be awesome. Just like for the future, maybe in coming years, analyze it because, oh my God, the symbolism with the colors and mirrors and everything in that movie is amazing. Absolutely beautiful.
So good. French Dispatch dropped. Really exciting. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm thrilled. It's Wes Anderson, so there's really only like a certain. It can't really be that bad, and also it's going to be very satisfying to watch and pretty fun. And I don't know if there's any other movies that, especially Timothy Chalamet.
Did someone say Dune?
We can cut there, and then.
No, it came out like a month ago.
Dude, does Dune deliver? Oh my God! I mean, let's be honest, it was horribly marketed. I mean, if you came in expecting a lot of Zendaya, you definitely didn't get it. But if you're a fellow rude Dooner like me, if you're into the books, oh my God, does it deliver. So Dune is based off of Frank Herbert's Dune sci-fi series from the 60s. It follows a young boy, Paul Atreides, who is played by Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong. You know what? That movie just goes. They expect you to know everything, and I think a lot of people didn't like it because they didn't know any of the source material, which, I'll be honest, like 600 pages, so I can't blame you, but oh my God, if you're a fan, it covers all the bases. It's wonderful. So.
Yeah, alright, cool, Will, that's great.
No, but I want to talk about the next part.
No, all right,
it's only half of the first book. There's 5 more books to cover.
Anyway. Alright, also some SHS alumni have been killing it in the real world. First of all, we got Emma Hernan, who we were informed by Miss Hall, who's on Selling Sunset, a reality show about realtors, I believe, which is awesome. It's like super big right now. She's killing it.
We got Brandon Hagen, lead singer of indie rock-ish band Wunderbar. He actually accepted my follow request on Instagram, so I feel pretty proud about that. He was also a writer for The Situation back in his high school days.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Wunderbar makes some great stuff. And then we got Anna Conkle, who's been working on the show Pen 15, which has just got glowing reviews and been super popular. And from what I've heard, like it's based off of like their experience at middle school. So like we have some, reflection on like what it was like at Gates. So it's pretty wild to see that out there in the real world. So what's been going on with what Instagrams and pages are going on?
Oh yeah. Oh no, Jackson. So yeah, this new Instagram account popped up called SHS Parking Fails. I think Jackson just called on it. Is he okay? Do you want to call somebody?
Don't worry about it.
It's a pretty funny Instagram account. It's playfully. That's the key word here.
Yeah.
It's with people's consent, shaming them for parking terribly or stealing spots or something. It's really fun.
Yeah, don't. If you see someone park terribly on that, don't bully them. Don't make fun of them. Lastly, but certainly not least, Big Bird of Sesame Street fame has endorsed different vaccines. This is especially off of the Pfizer vaccine being approved for 5 to 11-year-old children. And obviously, where Sesame Street is marketed towards younger audiences, it's good to have someone from that show marketing that and promoting the vaccine.
On Twitter, some people have been accusing Big Bird of being a communist. We're not here to get political.
So we'll leave it up to your own devices.
Own devices, own discretion. Yeah. What do you think of Big Bird? Leave it in the comments below.
Whoa,
That was a little weird.
that was weird. All right, moving right along. I actually have to go to Gillette, so I'll see you later, Frankie.
I have to go to B-Mart.
We were at Gillette for the Super Bowl.
Let's go, Sailor!
Let's go!
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9, 10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Because when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no I don't, I only have a friend. Come on, I'm not even going for it. This is what I'm going to sing.
And we're at Gillette Stadium for the finals of the football game. How you feeling so far?
It is so hype. It's very exciting. It's a little intense, very competitive. We're a little nervous, but we're gonna do fine. We're gonna pull it out.
How do you feel about that call on that touchdown from Keegan Sullivan?
It's clean. It was BS.
Thank you, Lainey.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. So I took blah blah's word for it. At this time, I thought just having a friend couldn't be no crime. Cause I have friends, and that's a fact. Like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Forget about that, let's go into the story about a girl named blah 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 that adore me. So we started talking, getting familiar, spending a lot of time so we can build a relationship.
27 seconds left in the game, 13-12 Duxbury, and we're going for 2. We can win. We can win it all right here. This will be the moment in history. Either way, let's see what happens. We're all feeling a bit, we're excited but a bit nervous. We're in the stands now. Oh my God. Let's go Sailors. Let's go.
Surprise visit to see my
Thank you so much for tuning into episode 4 of the Frankie and Jackson Show. I'm Jackson.
And I'm Frankie.
And then at the end of Dune Messiah, Paul Muad'Dib has to honor his friend and tradition.
Will, please.
No, I'm not done yet. I haven't even talked about Lead Up 2.
No, you will.
No, and then he fuses with the sandworms. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
See my girl that was so exquisite. It was a school day. I know she was there the first semester of the school year. I went to a gate to ask where was a dorm. This guy made me